It's been a tough decision, but I've finally come to the conclusion that it's time for me to take a break from gaming or maybe even quit altogether. It's not something that I take lightly, as gaming has been such a big part of my life for so long. But lately, it just seems like the industry has lost its way. The big companies are pumping out bad game after bad game, and it's just not the same as it used to be. I'm tired of feeling let down and disappointed every time I turn on my console. I used to love the escape that gaming provided, the feeling of being completely immersed in another world. It was a place where I could forget about all of my problems and just lose myself in the game. But now, it seems like the joy has been sucked out of it, and all I'm left with is frustration and disappointment. I don't want to waste my time and money on games that don't even come close to living up to my expectations. I know that I'm not alone in feeling this way. There are so many people out there who are disappointed with the current state of the gaming industry. It's not just the big companies that are the problem either. Indie developers are struggling to get their games noticed amid the sea of mediocrity, and it's tough to find truly great games that are worth investing in. But it's not just the quality of the games that's the problem. It's the way that the industry is operating as a whole. From microtransactions to loot boxes to season passes, it feels like the industry is more interested in making money than it is in creating great experiences for players. And it's frustrating to see so much potential squandered because of corporate greed. So, it's time for a change. I'm going to take a break from gaming and focus on other forms of entertainment like audiobooks and movies, TV series. It's not going to be easy, but I'm ready to make a change and see what the future holds. Maybe a break from gaming will allow me to discover some new passions and hobbies, or maybe it will just give me some time to rest and recharge. Either way, it's a decision that I've been thinking about for a while, and I think it's time to take the plunge. So, I'll be saying goodbye to gaming and focusing on other things. It's not going to be easy, but I'm ready to make a change and see what the future holds. I want to be clear that I'm not saying that all games are bad or that the industry as a whole is a lost cause. There are still plenty of great games out there, and there are developers and companies out there who are truly passionate about creating great experiences for players. But they're becoming harder and harder to find, and it's getting harder and harder to justify investing time and money into an industry that seems more interested in taking advantage of players than it is in providing them with great experiences. So, it's with a heavy heart that I say goodbye to gaming. It's been a huge part of my life for so long, and it's not an easy decision to make. But I'm ready for a change, and I'm ready to explore other things that bring me joy and fulfillment. It's not going to be easy, but I'm ready to make a change and see what the future holds. But the issues with the gaming industry go beyond just the quality of the games themselves. It's also about the way that players are treated by the companies that make the games. From predatory microtransactions to lack of support for older games, it feels like the industry is more interested in making a quick buck than it is in building a lasting relationship with its players. It's disheartening to see so many great franchises being mishandled and mistreated by the companies that own them. Whether it's the constant release of unfinished or buggy games, the lack of support for older titles, or the constant push for players to spend more and more money, it's tough to have faith in the industry. And then there are the hackers and cheaters who ruin the online experience for so many players. It's frustrating to see games that are supposed to be fun and enjoyable being ruined by people who are more interested in cheating their way to the top. It's even worse when the companies that make the games don't seem to care or do anything about it. It's not just about the negative aspects of the gaming industry, though. There are also issues with the way that the industry treats its employees. From crunch culture to poor working conditions, it's clear that the industry has a long way to go when it comes to taking care of the people who make the games. All of these issues have contributed to my decision to take a break from gaming. I'm tired of feeling let down and disappointed by an industry that I once loved. I'm tired of investing my time and money into games that don't live up to my expectations. I'm tired of dealing with hackers and cheaters who ruin the online experience. And I'm tired of the way that the industry treats its employees. It's not an easy decision to make, but I think it's the right one for me. I'm ready to explore other things and see what the future holds. It's not going to be easy, but I'm ready to make a change and see what the future holds. Goodbye gaming, it's been a wild ride.